Hello and welcome to TRCSE EduVeda. This is Miss Saili Pereira, Assistant Teacher at Thakur Ramnaran College of Arts and Commerce. Today we are going to learn something fun and interesting. So let's get started with our lecture for today. Today we are going to learn our poem Money. So about the author, that is William H. Davies. He is a Welsh poet and author. He has published several poems including The Soul's Destroyer. Now let's have a look at the poem. I'll read the first stanza for you. When I had money, oh, I knew no joy till I went poor. For many, a false man as a friend came knocking all day at my door. Now, when you look at this particular stanza, my dear students, we come to know that he is talking about a very important relationship in our life. What is it? Friendship. Right? Now, when we talk about friendship, as usual, we know that we always have a very close bond with our friends. दोस्ती यारी सबको पसंद है ना? So, जब हम लोग दोस्ती यारी की बात करते हैं, we always speak about fake friends and real friends. So he's saying that when he had a lot of money, so at that time he also had a lot of friends, but many of those friends were fake friends. They just were with him because he had money. Because उनके पास पैसा था तो बहुत सारे लोग उनके पास आते थे और बोलते थे that we are your friends, but in reality they were not his friends. And therefore he's saying that when he went poor, when he did not have any money, at that time he realized कि कौन असली है और कौन नकली. Now let's move forward to our next stanza. Then I felt like a child that holds a trumpet that he must not blow, because a man is dead. I dared not to speak to let the false world know. Now here in this particular stanza, our poet says that at times he wanted to scream and let the world know about how people are fake. Many of the times we feel like we want to expose the people who are fake to us. राइट वी ऑल्सो फील कि नहीं इसकी असलियत मैं सबको बताऊंगा, चीख चीख के सबको मैं इसकी असलियत बता दूंगा. बट there are a lot of constraints that we face, isn't it? Many of the times we feel like, okay, let it be. I don't want the entire world to know that what is happening in my personal life. So he felt like a child who is holding a trumpet. Now the child cannot blow the trumpet. Why? Because someone is dead. Now it's a simple example. If there is a funeral, we don't go to a funeral with our entire drum set or the trumpet to blow over there. Why? Because it is a period when someone is dead. तो जहाँ पे हमें मातम मनाना चाहिए वहाँ पे हम ट्रम्पेट बजा के खुशी नहीं मना सकते. So he's talking about the same thing, that even when he wanted to scream and tell the world, he couldn't do that because of certain constraints. He wanted the people to know that what reality is, but he couldn't do so. Now let's move on to our third stanza. Much have I thought of life and seen how poor men's hearts are ever light, and how their wives do hum like bees about their work from morn till night. Now here again he's talking about something very important. He's talking about our personal life, our family life. He's saying that I have seen a lot. That means he means that he has seen the world from different angles. As I have said earlier that the poet has spent a significant time being a nobody, a hobo. So when you talk about that, he has lived on streets. He has done menial jobs, menial work to just survive. So therefore he is saying कि मैंने अपनी जिंदगी में बहुत कुछ देख लिया है. मैंने अपनी जिंदगी में अच्छे लोग बुरे लोग दोनों देख लिए हैं. And मेरे एक्सपीरियंस के साथ He's saying that I can be very sure about it that जितने अमीर लोग अपने लाइफ में खुश नहीं होते हैं उतने गरीब लोग अपने लाइफ में खुश होते हैं. Because they are satisfied with little things. They are satisfied with whatever they earn because they don't worry about where should I invest, in which stock should I invest. Rather for them, the concern is that whether I'll get food to eat for 2 times in a day. So he's trying to say over here that when you talk about people, the wives of the poor people are more happy compared to the wives of the rich people. Why is it that? Because these people, the poor people, are happy in whatever they get in their life. When you are rich, when you have a lot of money, your desires also grow. So he is saying that the wives of poor people are more happy, are more joyous compared to the ones of the rich people. We'll move on to the next stanza. So when I hear these poor people laugh and see the rich ones coldly frown, poor men, think I, need not go up so much as rich men should come down. So he's saying that when I see that the poor are more happy compared to the rich, the poor people, they have a smile on their face, but the rich people always frown. So he's saying कि अच्छा है ना कि कोई गरीब है, at least वो खुश तो है compared to the ones who are rich. They are roaming in their luxurious car, but you look at them, they don't give you a smile. So he's comparing both the classes, the poor ones and the elite ones. And he's saying that I find the poor ones better. And then he's mentioning something very important in the last two lines of the stanza. He's saying that I think that people who are poor should not make an effort so much to go up, rather than the ones who are rich should make an attempt to come down. It means what? The people who are rich often are not grounded. Rich people will always feel that, they do not take any happiness in doing menial things. They don't take happiness in doing jobs which they find odd. But compared to poor people, they can just have some happiness. If you look at a poor kid on a street, that child might just feel happy by jumping in a muddy puddle. Whereas a child from an elite house might be asked not to play in the mud. So the happiness that a child gets from jumping into a muddy puddle might never be experienced by someone who is already born in high society. So all of these experiences which makes a life fulfilled might not be present in a life of an elite person, but rather be present in the life of a poor kid. And with this, let's move on to the next stanza. When I had money, many friends proved all untrue. But now I have no money, my friends are real, though very few. So he's saying something very important. He's saying that when I had money, I had a lot of friends, but all of them, they proved untrue. That means when he lost all of his money, जब उनके पास जिनका भी जितना भी पैसा था, जब वो सब पैसा उनके पास से निकल गया, तो दैट टाइम ही डिस्कवर्ड कि उनके रियल फ्रेंड्स कौन है और फेक फ्रेंड्स कौन है. बहुत सारे लोग उनके पास आते थे, घर पे आते थे, पार्टीज करते थे, बहुत सारी बड़ी बड़ी बातें करते थे, but when he really needed help in his life, he did not have anyone besides him. So he is saying that today I am poor and I am having few friends, but those friends are real compared to the fake friends that I had. Now many of the times it happens in our life, students, that if I ask you how many friends do you have on Facebook or how many friends do you have on Instagram, so you will say that ma'am, I have so many friends, I have 1,000 friends, I have 2,000 friends. But if I ask you another question, that what if you require someone's help at night, how many people are available to whom you can call at any odd hour, maybe 2 or 3 in the night, and they will come rushing to help you? You will say that ma'am, there are only 1 or 2 people. So whom should we try to have good relationship with all those 1,000 to 1,000 people which we just have in our friend list, or with those 1 or 2 people जो रात में भी 2 बजे भी 3 बजे भी मेरे साथ खड़े रहेंगे मेरे problems में, मेरे difficult times में? So which are the true friends? The ones that we try to impress with that one video or one reel, or the ones who don't matter how you look, what or how you dress or what you eat, but will always be with you in your tough times or good times? So this was our poem for today. Now let's have a quick recap of whatever we have studied. So in the very first stanza, we have seen there are poet tells us that how when he was having a lot of money, at that time he had a lot of friends, but as soon as all of that money went away, he did not have anything left with him, his entire property, all of that went away. At that time he realized that all of those friends who used to come knocking at his door saying that we are your friends and used to be a part of his lavish parties vanished. Now this is something that happens in our lives at times. Many of the times we feel that ये मेरा best friend है, ये मेरा BFF है. But later on, when there are difficult times, when time tests your friendship, that person fails in that test of time. That person, when you require the most, back outs. And that is the point. It hits you hard, the realization that this person was just with me for namesake and was not my true friend. And that is what exactly has happened with our writer. टाइम ऐसा आया कि उसको रियलाइजेशन हुआ, पोएट को रियलाइजेशन हुआ कि ये जो लोग मेरे साथ आते थे, खाते थे, बैठते थे, घूमते थे, ये सब लोग मेरे रियल फ्रेंड्स नहीं थे. ये सब मेरे साथ इसके लिए थे क्योंकि मेरा नाम था. आज मेरा नाम नहीं है तो ये लोग भी मेरे साथ नहीं है. Then he talks about his constraint. Constraint of what? Of speaking out freely and exposing people who were wrong to him, who were mean to him. Exposing those fake friends who were mean to him. But he is not able to do that. He's saying that I want to, be like that child who is free, who is careless, who doesn't worry about things. But he's not able to do that. He's not able to expose people the way they are. And then he goes and he tells us about how poor people in life are more happy, more contented compared to the ones who are rich. He also tells us that how women are more happy with their partners who are poor compared to the ones who are rich, because a partner who is not very rich is more attached to their family, is not busy making money, but is more compassionate towards its family and wants to be with the family more. Then he goes on, he moves to the next stanza where he tells us about the emptiness which comes with richness. So at times it happens that you might have a lot of money, आपके पास बहुत पैसा है, but आपके पास लोग ही नहीं है जिनके साथ आप बैठ के आपका सुख दुख शेयर कर सको, जिनके साथ आप बैठ के मन टू मन, मतलब completely free होके एकदम दिल से दिल मिला के बात कर सको. Many of the times we lack such people in our life, especially the rich ones, because with those rich ones comes their secret, and many of the times they are not able to speak freely because they have so much to hide. Compare that with a middle class family. They live for each single day. Even when they plan, they save for their future, but every little moment gives them happiness. Let's say that if there is a small birthday party, just that cake cutting scenario will give them more happiness compared to a lavish party in some luxurious hotel, wherein there are people who belong to the higher structure of the society but are not connected by heart. And in the final stanza, he tells us something very important. He tells us that there are times when people will come to you and they will always pretend that yes, I'm your friend, I will be there with you every single time. But he's saying the moment I grew poor, that is the point I realized that I have very few friends who are real to me, who will be with me for the entire time. But at the same time, he said that when I was rich, at that time, I really did not understand what friendship truly means. At that time, he felt that, okay, people who will come with me, who will, be present in my party, जो मेरे साथ खाना खाएंगे, मेरे साथ बैठेंगे, वही मेरे सच्चे दोस्त है. That is what he understood. So we can also safely say that he had not really understood what real friendship means. It is when he grew poor, he understood that what it takes to be a real friend. So that's all for today. I hope you liked the lecture. For more such video lectures, stay tuned. Do subscribe. Thanks for watching.